All right. Gonna wait like 5 minutes and then let's read some patch notes. Get chat up. Oh man. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to read some of these changes. How big is it? Do they usually do this early? I feel like they usually don't release these that early. Alright, I think that's enough time. I think we go right into it. Ancestor Challenge League. Economy, all of your olden characters are still present. Standard, hardcore leagues, but encouraged to join new. Yeah. Visit Karui. 10 tribes, series tournaments. Yep, so we saw that. You'll find tradable silver coins which usually can pass to the Karui afterlife. Start with the basic team of 3 warriors and a trial. It's ready to select which tribe to compete against based on the reward offered. Strategically place your warriors, challenge theirs. Then you and your party will compete alongside your warriors to destroy the opposing team's totems and win the match. Alright, so yeah, it's a team tactics. Favor with each of the tribes. Ah. Alright, so the more you play, I wonder if you get more tribute depending. Like, I wonder if you get it for all the tribes or if you fight one more than the other. You get more favor with them. Or whatever they called it. They called it? Favor, yeah. Hey, Yamayomi. What's up? Just reading some patch notes. They just dropped like an hour ago. We're in Sanctum's core, which is awesome. I love Sanctum. I'm curious to see what they changed, see if they made melee more viable. Controlled Blaze sports melee skill text with a chance to ignite. Do more ignite for each ignite inflicted with them. But less damage. Okay, so it's... So it gets weaker as you go. Gets weaker with the ignites, it's fine. Sports worker, making them inflict corrupted blood on enemies affected by the war cry. That's cool, don't care about it, but... Axes, maces, scepters, or staves. Alright, so this trauma support would be cool on Flicker. But you use a sword most of the time. Did they do this on purpose because they didn't want Flicker to get stronger? I guess technically you do not have to use a sword. You could use something else, but the I forget what the unique sword's called. It's just confusing me. I'm losing it. Added strength. Volatility, support attack skill 7 deal more maximum attack damage, but less minimum attack damage. So it just makes it more random. Could be cool. Flame wood, strength intelligence. Summon new totem skill. It's hit by an enemy. Yeah, that could be cool. Wait, what? Must support both a skill that creates minions, which can be damaged, and aura skill creates permanent auras around you. Support aura skills have no reservation. Count as blessing skills. They cannot apply auras on you unless you have minions from a support you kill. Take a percentage of their maximum life as physical damage per second. Oh, that is cool. So you will be able to make... Now, can you do more than one aura? If you can do more than one aura, that will mean your minions will die incredibly quickly, but you might be able to make them so strong that you can continue to just spam them. This Guardian's Blessing might come up with some really cool minion builds. I'm excited to see this one in practice. And if you can use more than one aura. Support aura skills. Yeah, that'd be cool. What up, Ant? I know, it is fancy. So that'll be dope. Okay, returning projectiles. We knew about that one. Sadism, sports a skill that hits enemies, causing damage over time, inflicts by them to deal damage faster. Ailments to have less duration. Oh, that's cool. I mean, that's what you want for, like, say, like an Ignite build. Because you get your attack speed up, it doesn't matter. You keep putting it on them. This might be dope. I might have to bring EK Ignite back next league. Which is also the build I use to wreck Sanctum. Oh man, that could be super exciting. This sadism scale could be dope for the build I use to fight Sanctum. So we'll see how that plays out, but that's cool. Locust Mine, I don't really give a shit about mines. Let's use that skill. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Frigid Bond, sports link skills. Support skills damage and chill enemies between you and link targets. Oh, that's the thing they showed where, like, the thing that's running with you creates, like, a clothesline. You're clotheslining people. That looked actually kind of cool. They're more of a meme thing, but it might be cool. Gain weaken fear and adrenaline for 10% of their duration in a max 10 seconds. Fresh meat. Okay, that's a fucking... That's a Diablo reference. That's a Butcher reference. It's almost like they're making fun of Diablo a little bit. Probably not, though. I don't think they meant it negatively, but that's totally a Diablo thing. Sports skills. Sacrifice. Sports spell skills deal damage with hits and have no reservation. These spell skills sacrifice gain additional chaos damage based on much light. Can support orb skills, brand skills, channeling skills, veil skills. Skills used by traps or mines. Cannot modify skills minions. This sounds cool. It looks like they've really tested this one. If they're like, all right, this, and this would break it. Which actually might mean this might be super strong with things that aren't in this still. And they're like, okay, that's a little too strong, but we can't just like take that off the chart. We can't. It's super strong, but we can't be like, okay, you can't use it with this, or else they're not going to have anything left. So let's hope the sacrifice moves. There's some cool builds that come out of it. Spellblade. Support spells that hit enemies, causing them to add spell damage equal to a percentage of damage of equipped one-handed melee weapons. 60%. Okay, so this would help for if you aren't using a shield, you get even more damage. Very interesting. I don't know how this would be used, but I'm excited for people smarter than me to see if the numbers... See, we don't know the numbers of these gems yet. We don't know how much damage it adds or what the percentage of the damage. So, again, grain of salt. Some of these sound really cool, but they could end up being really weak, but... Sports assume corpses recover life and mana. Yeah, that's cool, but it doesn't do any damage. It's more of a thing, so I don't know if you'd put it on a 6-link. I feel like this would help in mapping, but I feel like at a very quick point, you're more about damage and just a little bit of defense. Like, having enough defense is key, and it's nice, but killing blows from corpses isn't a boss thing. So, I don't know, we'll see. I don't think this is going to do much. I don't think many people are going to use this. You gotta give me the deeps. 15 uniques, including one designed by the winner of the Crucible Boss Kill event. 2 new div cards. Extreme Technology grants you... Okay, we saw this. It's where it blows up the excavation things in one big boom. Which is... It looks super dope, but, like, there's some shit in there that you don't want to hit. So I guess the real advantage would be if you play a build that doesn't have a whole lot of negatives. Like, if Reflect doesn't bother them. You can get damage, not taking damage from Reflect. It's just kind of annoying usually if you get on like an armor. Because I remember I don't run Expedition very often, but when I did, it was very annoying that when I accidentally hit any kind of Reflect that would ruin the build, and then I just ruined my whole Expedition. So I don't know about blowing everything up, even though it looks cool. We'll see how it plays out. The Veil side areas, your maps are uncorrupted, which means you can apply orbs to them, which is cool. That might come up with some strong stuff for farming strategies. Summons 1 to 3 additional bosses with witnessing map bosses. So that might be cool. So just a way to juice your Maven stuff. All hands grant you maps 4% chance to contain a random master encounter. Modifiers to chance to grant additional master vision. Instead applied chance for that master to be randomly encountered in your maps. So that's kind of cool. This might be good for finding more harvests. Or not harvests, beasts. So we find more Ironheart. And people that like Anya? Alva. Take 75% less damage from players and minions and blade towers and minions. Okay, so this is a cool one. I won't use this because I like the fact that you're actively participating in the blight. But it is dope that they're making it so you can basically make it a pure tower defense game. So that's pretty cool. And honestly, with a couple combinations, that pretty much means you can AFK at a certain point, right? As soon as you find a certain combo, you know, ice and stun things, as soon as all of the branches are pretty much over, you can probably set it up to just AFK even easier now. I know some people already do that, but So that's cool. Tournament map can possess players. This will be interesting. I'm curious to see how this works. Tormented spirits can possess players for 20 seconds, which means like when you touch another enemy, they get it. They get the tormented spirit thing, and they get the buffs. So that might be really cool. Endless Tide. Beyond portals in your maps cannot spawn unique bosses. I don't know much about Beyond at all. This is one of the 2 or 3 mechanics that I just, when people are like, oh, have you ever tried this? Or what are your, you know, what do you suggest if I want to run Beyond on the Atlas tree? I'm like, I don't know, get everything that says Beyond on the Atlas tree, because I've never run it. I've run it, but I've never like run it. I've never actually tried to make it profitable or be like a good strategy. I like how this summarize thing wants me to like summarize stuff. How do I get to pop up again? Summarize selected text. That's more text than the actual statement. Fail. There's rituals in your altars. Okay. Your maps randomly cost between 90% less and 8% more. Wow. That is cool. That is dope. I like that a lot. Kind of shit. Oh, my throat's dry. Hold on. Now, the big thing with this is if it does not change what it costs to defer it. Because, say, it's 80% more and it counts for the deferment of an item, you could find, say, a headhunter or even a mirror in your ritual, and the defers cost will be so astronomical that it's just gone. You can't defer it. So if it doesn't count for the defer cost, this is awesome and hella fun. If it does it to the defer cost, it is the dumbest gamble possible. Because by the time you find like that one big payoff item, you might not be able to defer it. So we'll see. It says favors, so I don't know. That makes me nervous. That makes me excited and nervous. Mutable Dogma, which grants cannot reroll favors at ritual altars in your maps, and monsters that grant 100% more tribute. Oh, that's cool. I mean, this is so dumb. Nobody should use this. I don't. The whole advantage of ritual is the fact that you get to see 3 or 4 things and defer them, so you get 3 or 4 rolls of the 3 or 4 rolls on the pulls on the slot machine. So like not getting one pull and then being oh, well, you can buy that stuff easier. No, you can just defer it and buy it later. Garbage. Take that out. Don't know what the fuck they were thinking. That's stupid. No one's gonna use that. Don't use this if you're running ritual. That's God. I can't believe how dumb that is. Delirium Orbs can't be fun your maps. Yeah, this is the one that never dissipates. We saw this one, ExileCon. I don't know how this is going to work because rerolling Delirium Orbs is an incredibly strong thing and something I used last season to farm up for Mageblood. So, I don't know. It might be cool, but usually when you're running Delirium, you're purposely running maps and favoring maps that you run in a straight line, and you have very little chance as long as you're moving relatively fast and you aren't dying constantly. I mean, even if you're dying constantly, if you just throw a town portal up every, like 15, 20 seconds, get a portal gem, and if you have some cast speed, just throw a portal up or just use your portals. It very rarely happens, so I don't think this is going to be worth it. Some people are like thinking like, oh man, that's crazy. Think of all the, it's like, but what I really think about it, it's like if you're running Delirium, you really should be running maps where you aren't getting like the chance to backtrack and ruin your Delirium. So some people are really excited about this, but I don't, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be much. Simulacrum splinters, people, those don't sell. The simulacrums don't sell as well as they used to, so that's not that big a deal if they don't drop. I don't even pick them up halfway through the season anymore. Legion Encounters map have no timer. Chest that stays critically causes schism. I don't know what a schism is. This one I can't speak on because I'm not 100% sure what a schism is. The map timer might be good if you are more melee. The builds I play do not have a problem clearing out all of the Legion stuff before they pop, so this isn't that big a deal for me. I mean, I play new builds, but my playstyle, I like more of the only thing I can think of is Righteous Fire. Might be the only build that I play sometimes that really like starts to run out of time on things because it has terrible single target damage too, but that might be cool. Again, I don't know what a schism is. I don't know if that's new or if that's always been a Legion thing. Or is a schism like a reward chest? No, they wouldn't call it a schism. So I'm not sure about that one. Crop rotation. Harvest crops in your maps contain only tier 1 plants. Harvesting crops in your maps have a chance to upgrade the tier of plants of different colors. Harvest crops in your maps contains only tier 1 plants, and harvesting crops in your map. Oh, that's cool. So what that's going to do is say you have, you want yellow essence, and you have four groups of plants. So you have 2 yellow, and then a purple and a blue, and a purple and a blue, and a yellow and a blue. You will run the yellow last so that the other 3 will hopefully bump up the tier of that yellow. So you do that one last and hope the ones you did before it. That's cool. I will try that because I am going to run Harvest in the beginning. That's pretty dope. I like that one. Bold Undertakings. Fortune favors the braid, applies 1 additional random option and 100% more. Alright, that's cool. So double down on Fortune favors the braid. Fortune favors the brave. I like that. Nothing wrong with that. People already use Fortune favor the brave, and it's a solid choice, so. Let me start some music back up. Where was I? League map crafting options also choose 3 random notable paths with that league to treat as allocated. And 100% more cost of map crafting options. I don't think this is worth it. I don't think doubling the cost of the map crafting option is worth like saving 3 points. 3 Atlas passive points. I don't think anyone will use this. I don't think it's any good. Someone might prove me wrong, it might end up being good, but just at first look that I do not think doubling the cost for map crafting just to save 3 Atlas passive points is anything. I mean, generally, maybe if one group is far enough away, you actually have to spend 8 or 9 points. And I can actually think of an example: the crop harvest plans where there's the 3 lines, where it's like, you know, less yellow, less purple, less blue. But then again, then it could select less yellow, and that would just screw you. I mean, it has a greater chance of selecting less purple and less blue. But I mean, we're going to have to see where this is on the map too. This notable passive might be close to that node and it won't matter anyways. So, we'll see. Modifiers the quantity of... Oh, here we go. What's this? Modifiers the quantity of items found in your map instead imply the rarity of items found at 300% of their value. Could you imagine if this was flipped? Could you imagine if it was... No, it couldn't be flipped because rarity is so much easier and higher to get. But... That's cool. I mean, that's kind of a big dick move because it's like, hey, we know 0.2% of our uniques are worth anything, but you want to find a shit ton of them? Certainly helps if you're going for the chase items. But I don't know if you want to be banking on finding that. You generally want more quantity than rarity. But that is cool, though. I like that they're doing something crazy like that. Seventh gate. All possible league map crafting options are available, while 6 gateways are allocated. What does that mean? Does anyone know what they mean by gateways? What's gateways? I got the Moo Cow computers. Oh, the gateways. The things where you could teleport around the map. So, like, you can... Right? Is that what they're talking about? I always call them bridges. There's 6 on the map? Is there 6 on the map? I thought there was, like, 4. That's cool. Holding Alt on a currency item or stackable fragment will now show the count of that currency or fragment within the same inventory. Holding Alt on a currency item or a stackable fragment. Alright, that's cool. Okay, now I'm nervous what they did to Sanctum. Don't get it till Act 10. Maximum area of 83. Okay, the tomes, which are the tradable things, and then once you finish a whole floor, it'll drop another tome so you can do the next one, which is dope. So that means you can literally just do an entire Sanctum once you find the first one. I think that's awesome. That's an amazing change. Turn in on tradable. They are locked in at the beginning of the first Sanctum floor. It can't be changed. I think that was always a thing. Well, no, I guess that wasn't always a thing. Completing a Forbidden Sanctum run now requires killing Lucy in both her first second form. If they kept her the same difficulty, this can be... Her second form can be kind of hard. I did do a couple builds where I just did not fight her second form because there was such a high chance she was going to kill me. I hope... Well, I guess we'll see the changes, and then I'll say what I was about to say. Primary defenses have some effect on protecting resolve. Armor, you know, alright. So your stats will mean more for protecting resolve. That's good. Alright, well. Made it harder. Now there's rare monsters. Oh, man. So the no-hit runs are pretty much screwed. Unless you're a fucking god. But I don't, what's 100 units? 100 units. That might actually be pretty far. Tornado shot, spark builds, they might still be good. That might be plenty of distance. Boons and afflictions. We've also had new boons and afflictions. Thrusted melt minor affliction that causes monster knockback has been removed. Okay, the relic modifiers on the relic things. That's fine. Added more hazard and room variety. That's good. Better adjust for ruthless. We'll never see that. Well, I don't know. If I get bored enough next week and need to keep streaming or need new content, maybe I'll try ruthless. But I'll have nothing to compare it to because I never played it before these changes, so I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh, what maps do we have? Mesa? Alright, good, Mesa. I love Mesa. Iceberg Spider Force. What'd they get rid of? Crimson Township, Defiled Cathedral. Wow, so you're only going to be able to find an Apothecary in a Crimson Temple. Which means Crimson Temple maps might be super... Oh, man. Wait. Does that mean Crimson Temple will be the only... Haunted Mansion? But the Haunted Mansion is a terrible map. Wow, Crimson Temple maps are going to be worth it. Which means the strategy I'm going to do a video on next week, and what I'm probably going to do in the beginning of the league, is going to be even better. That's dope. Okay. Follow, like, and subscribe if you want to see that strategy. I'll be putting it out next week. But it does involve overly map sustaining, so you can sell extra Crimson Temple maps. Anyways, map tiers and locations have been shuffled through the pin locations. Okay. Alright, yep, shuffled the maps on the atlas. Yep. Yep. Oh, they changed some of the Scarmount Trinket. Let me find the orchard. The whiteout. Unique maps are no longer offered as a mission when rerolling QX missions with an Explorer Scouting Report. Which one was that? So, that's cheap. That's a nerf. That's an Atlas completion nerf. Okay, that's fine. That wasn't a big deal. Modifiers with upsides no longer have increased item quantity or item corruption chance, unless that is the only thing they do. The outside areas can only whenever that extra must no suffixes. Oh, that might be cool. Causes Veil Vessels to contain an additional level 21 corrupted gem. That might be pretty dope. And that might, hands down, might be what make it even remotely lucrative. Corruptors no longer have the corrupted tag and no longer drop additional Veil items. The Veil Temple map can no longer be obtained outside of corruption, Veil side areas, or divination cards. Really? I know some people really like rolling those, but I never thought it to be much fun or interesting. You're just opening shit up constantly. Three new unique Veil side areas. Cool. Synthesis unique map. Oh. The price of Cortex might go down. Which means the price of Bottled Faith might go down a lot. We'll see. if there's a beast that now instead of a temple map drops synthesis unique map. If that can drop Cortex, the Cortex maps are gonna plummet in price. I'll go over these kind of quickly. Which pride maps found? All right, cool. Completion buff. Alice completion buff. Okay. 5% drop an additional connected map. Ooh, this might mess with my strategy. I'm going to have to go in later and research that a little bit on the tree. Beyond cluster, 30% more divination cards found from beyond demons in your maps. That is a wall of text. Wait, hold on. Summarize. Oh, it broke. Yeah, I don't run Beyond. If you do, you might want to do a little bit more. Researching this, I don't know if this is a nerf or a buff or just pointless. Torment Cluster. Grace has been haunted by additional tormented spirit. Yeah. Okay, the Valside area cluster. So, a reward duplication. Pretty standard. Adjacent map drop chance. Oh, dope. Alright, so another completion buff. They're trying to make it easier to complete your map atlas, which is good. I think that's very tedious and very annoying for a lot of newer people, and a lot of veterans too. Minimum difficulty and persistence. Small passive skill provides to increases 5%. From. Oh wow, they got rid of it. This sturdy construction is not that big a deal for Blade either. So what did they replace it with? Did they just remove them? Let me see. I know where it is. It's like down in the left in the big like circle. So like, did they just cut half the circle and kept the right side? Not really sure. I'm gonna make a note of this too. League changes, Legion. It's a minimum area level of 80, so red maps. I mean, I don't know anyone running this lower, really. I mean, some people do, but... Hey, what up, D4 Daily? They got rid of 5 ways, or at least... Oh, no. Oh, no. They nerfed the shit out of 5 ways. How the fuck am I gonna hit 100 now? Rip. Rip. I don't know how much it's gonna affect it. I mean, it sounds like with the 5 emblems, it's gonna cut it in half. 100%. Yeah, we'll see. They also got rid of more experience gain. The number of skills required to gain delay memories in the flying maps has been increased in order to be more consistent in maps. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't care. Don't care. I don't run any of these for delirium anyways. Torment spirits. Alright. Couple tormented spirits. Sense the change, we sell the guardian. Right? Oh no, they showed the... Wait, what's the one they showed? Oh, okay, they showed the chieftain. Chieftain's the one we saw. I don't know if I saw the guardian ones. Link targets and allies in your link beams at 5% to all maximum resistances. Armor equal to 20% of your reserve mana to your nearby allies. Alright, so you get to stay a little tankier. Wait. 160% of your reserve life down to 25% of your reserve mana? That seems like trash. I mean, are people having... What's that? 6.2 times more mana than life? That one doesn't make sense to me. Orders from your skills grant 5% increased recovery rate. Is this... So is this what... I've never made an aura bot, but I'm guessing it's Guardian, right? Does anyone know? Is Guardian what people use aura bots with? Ascendant. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get someone else's opinion that like has played Guardian. I've never played anything with Guardian. I've never made an aura bot. This seems like a huge freaking change. Like this seems like garbage. This, depending on what the beams mean, link targets and allies. Does that mean like that's another way 5-way just got nerfed? Is you won't be close enough to the aura bot to get like connected to a beam? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do more research on that. Oh, okay. Ascendant is Guardian. Okay, yeah, okay. It is fucking them nerfing aura bots a little bit. And Yeah, this seems like a really big Orabot nerf to me. The 5% all elemental resist sounds really cool, but a good Orabot will get you up to like 85% and higher already. And the really good ones get you closer to 90%. So this starts to become useless. And when you share the power of Frenzy and especially the endurance charges, is what really made it important because you could already get people to max resistance already. So, or about to be better at getting your maximum resistance up, but you're losing charges, and especially on things like 5-ways, you're losing endurance charges. So that's it. Seems like they have a very clear goal to take 5-ways out of the picture, which I get, but at the same time, it's like 95 to 100 with certain builds is just absolute torture. There's too many things in the game that can just one shot you. So all you're really doing is making it so like more glass tanky or glass cannon builds are like just you're just not gonna hit 100 unless you are like hella focused. All right, so they give some power back. That's a good change. Oof, that seems like a garbage change. Totems taunt enemies for 2 seconds instead of sustain damage. Add more sustain. Due to the discovery of a bug where frigid wakes and using a fixed duration freeze cause it to be effective. Yeah, not a big deal. These are clusters we're probably gonna have to look at when it comes out. The Druid technique has some skills. Like five supposed to. So let's see. Instead of a flat 10%, it's every 10 seconds gain 30. So a third. So for effective DPS, that's a nerf. Or no, 4 seconds. 4 seconds every 10 seconds. All right, that's kind of a buff. I don't like stuff that like is random. Like you get it now, and then it takes away later. Like that elements ring in Diablo 3 where you shift through buffing elements. So like every fourth or fifth shift, you get like super strong for a second. I'd rather just have a constant good buff, but whatever. Oh, here we go. The Vengeance Cascade. Returning projectiles have 150% increased speed. Who cares? Who cares? And they don't pierce all targets. Does the new support gem make them pierce all targets on the way back? That's a huge nerf. That's so dumb. Really? They thought this was the fucking answer? Really, GGG? Moves come back faster. Terrible. I just thought they were gonna keep it, but get rid of the return to you, but keep projectile speed and pierce all targets. Unless the support pierces all targets on the way back, the support gem. But you're still giving up a spot on a 6-link. And I was looking at the Magic Find Deadeye that I'm running last, and I was like, what would I replace? And I was like, shit, these would all suck to replace just to get the Vengeant Cascade passive. Alright, the quality anomalous faster projectile support now grants projectiles from support skills that have a chance to return to you previously. Pfft. They really do not like the return aspect. That I don't care about. Add a new charge to mastery. Alright, trying to add some more leech for totems back into the tree that they took away from the ascendancy tree. Temporal chains has other effects on cursed enemies. Sorry. Alright, a little bit of nerve. They'll summon skeletons, so summons one skeleton major gem level 1, previously 0. Scale at 5. Level, okay. It's an early game buff. Dual wielding when using whirling blades. You now attack with both weapons. Oh, dope. Whirling blades got a damage buff. Ruthless support now causes ruthless blows with support skills deal more damage with elements caused by melee hits. Previously more damage with bleeding caused by melee hits. I don't know how that's going to affect Ruthless. The only time I ever used Ruthless was in a helm with Flicker Strike. Deal more damage with the elements. Yeah, that actually might be a buff. I like that. Hey, Key Mallard, how you been, man? Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I was gonna say I haven't seen you in a couple weeks, but I also haven't really been streaming much. So, we're just reading some patch notes. Have you seen these yet? Oh, that's cool. Selecting ruthless characters that complete the Eternal Labyrinth should automatically have these points to allocate. Wait, 2 extra points? Oh no, the Eternal Labyrinth is the 4th one. It's not like one of the special ones. Never mind. Guardian provides enemies near link beams at minus 20. And Ruthless minus 20%. And non-Ruthless. Really? Why do you have to nerf that in Ruthless? That seems so pointless. Oh, nice. What shinies did you get? $140 keys. That's like 300 div, isn't it? Oh, 140 div for reliquary keys. So you probably got, what, like 70 of them? I haven't checked the prices on those in a while. Hierophant. Arcane Blessing. Yeah, that's fine. Lightning provides 30% increased area of effect. Oh, wait, are these? Oh, these are Ruthless specific changes. Yeah, I don't care about this. So literally this entire section. So literally. Wait, no, yeah, this can't be right. Wow. So this is literally all ruthless changes. Two Watcher's Eyes is pretty dope. They roll anything good? Or you just like to collect them? Remove from main boss pit XL, includes limited zero Argus. Yeah. That's interesting. We'll see what other bosses they're talking about. I'd say boo to this nerf, but I don't really care. I stopped picking him up pretty quickly into the season. Student currency on bosses gets buffed. Monsters are unable to be damage targeted, no longer regenerate life. Oh, that's good. Katava skeletons and Belfry boss arena now spawn as magic instead of rare. That's a smart change. That shit's super annoying. Fortune favors the brave. 31 of these options we apply at random, so we got that and essence. 2 chaos, 2 additional essences. I think it's 3 right now. Harbinger, Legion, Delirium, and Ritual. This should not be 10 chaos. I hate this. Oh yeah, I forgot you can reroll them with beasts. I've never done that, but is it expensive? What's the beast to reroll Lion Eye or Watcher's Eye? Alright, don't care about that. Highlight no one searching out. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Why did it take them so long to do this? Oh, it was so annoying when you look for a specific passive and it's just like so tiny it's just barely glowing. It's like, yo, can you make this shit brighter? Best change in the entire patch right here. Quest object minimap icons don't the same size on the corner maps there on the map overlay. Match failed stash show. Special substash tab under Guardian maps. Bug fixes. Not going through those. Alright. Kind of dope. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna run to the kitchen. Now we can talk about these more. Yeah, I was wondering how much the Hellion Alpha is. You don't have to get it from the memories, do you? You can get it, but it's... I forget how to search the beast things. I don't run beast very often. But anyway, let's look at so it says they just removed it. They didn't say they replaced it with anything. I wonder what they put here. I'm gonna fire a Path of Exile. Oh, really? Damn, and the Harvest Beasts are... Isn't that one up to like 5 divines now? So they're talking about these. Did they get rid of all of these? The Delirium difficulty and persistent small atlas passive skill. Fights Delirium maps increase 5% faster. Is that not? What are they talking about? This is just chance. I'm not missing one. These are all of them. %5 faster with distance from the mirror. None of these do that. Is that just a typo? Oh, I have Wandering Path on, don't I? I don't have Wandering Path on. Oh, is it just that one? Oh, there was just one. Alright, so they're removing this one. I don't see the 4% one that they're talking about. Whatever. Alright, so they're getting rid of this one. Will these not connect anymore? It'll just be... Whoop. Yeah, sure. I'll download the Twitch VOD. I mean, you can always go on the Twitch VOD too. Hey, Guadalupe Moo. You haven't said Jessica in a long time. It's not a stream without a Jessica. Hmm. So this is changing too. They're making it shorter. Honestly, half of the patch notes are changes to Ruthless. It's kind of weird. Hmm. Oh, that's what I'm going to look at. Hey, Gil 10th. What's up? We just went over the patch notes. Essence is 2 for 2. What is it now? 3 for 3, right? Yeah, 3 for 3. So they nerfed that a little bit. I still think it'll be worth it. I mean, it will be worth it, but as far as like a farming currency strategy, I still think it'll still be faster for making currency than a lot of other stuff. Even if it's 2/3, or not 2/3, but 1 less essence for 1 less chaos. Yeah, not a crazy patch notes. See what other people are saying. Yep. Nailed it. All right. Yeah, play in essence in the beginning, especially, is a very solid strategy. I don't usually, I don't usually run blight in the beginning, but not because it's not profitable. Um, I just usually don't do it for whatever reason. This guy's having a really hard time on stacking his orbs. I think what I am going to do is do a map sustain, and if Crimson Temple is going to be super worth it, this is going to be minus some of these, like Harvest. Well, I'll probably run Harvest or something like that. I probably will not be running this in the beginning. But I'm going to do a similar map sustain with Wandering Path to complete my Atlas, and then, or not complete it, but get it pretty up there to get enough points. Oh, you got a foil of a Cosprey? That's dope, Key. I got a lot of them, just none of them are shiny. I think I still have a page with like mostly them. There's 2. Man, I've been selling a lot of them. There's 2. Wow, I got rid of a lot of them. There's 3. 7. Oh, I got 7 left. At one point, I had like 30 something. Oh, just kidding. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15 Cospreys still. That's still a lot less than I had. Does anyone put up a YouTube video? We can see what other people think. Not yet. I don't want to watch someone else's live stream, but... Hey, happy birthday, man. Ah, secondary lens gambling. Um, I think it's anomalous. I think. I can't remember. I shouldn't say that. It could be either one of those. Well, while I'm in the game, might as well kill something, right? Did I click that? Oh, I did click that. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, all right. I think I have to make some dinner before I forget. Key. I might make a video on this depending on the quality because I didn't record it, but I'd have to get it on the video on demand. But if you go to the channel, YouTube channel, Safe on Talk, you can click live, and you'll be able to watch it again. Or if you go to Twitch, Safe on Talk, I have it saved the VODs, so you can click on my name and go to videos, and it will be saved right here also. So you can always if you want to watch as we were going through them, you can. If I don't put out a video for it, I'm not sure if I will yet. It depends on when I if I can download the video and if the quality is okay. But yeah, everyone, that was the patch notes. Again, watch it, rewatch it if you didn't watch them, or read them and let me know down the line what you thought of them. Yeah, man, sounds good. Yeah, I should be streaming sometime this weekend. I might even be streaming later on tonight. Who knows? Depends how bored I get after I eat. But if not, I'll be on this weekend. A whole bunch of videos are coming out next week. And then Friday's the new league. And we're going to be going ham. And then I will be streaming constantly. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Kind of a lame patch notes and all that changes, mostly ruthless stuff. But I guess that's good. Yeah, as long as I didn't break too much stuff, I'm happy with it. Hopefully the new league is good. So yeah, happy birthday again, Key, and thank you so much for the sub. And I will talk to you guys later.